In selling us on that proposed sales tax hike called Measure U, which voters ultimately approved last fall, Mayor Darrell Steinberg promised to spend some of that money on something called an inclusive economy. But what does that even mean?
An inclusive economy focuses on jobs, it focuses on opportunity, it focuses on resources, and it reaches not only these places that look very attractive, but also those communities that historically have been left out.
Les Simmons is pastor at South Sacramento Christian Center and a respected community leader. He's working to convert the old Cal Skate off Mack Road into the Simmons Community Center.
There'll be jobs here for young folks to have, jobs for families to have, health and educational workshops, alternative to violence workshops, prep for college that'll happen here. All kind of things that just come into a community that allows for growth, allows for opportunity, allows a person to dream.
In a memo to City Council, Mayor Steinberg said an inclusive economy means investing in all of our communities, many of which have been long neglected. Investing into areas including affordable housing and underserved neighborhoods and commercial corridors, like the one along Franklin Boulevard in South Sacramento near Fruit Ridge Road. That's the location of long-standing community organization La Familia and its Maple Neighborhood Center.
This was an elementary school that was closed in 2013, and in 2015, with a lot of community support, we repurposed the site and made it into a neighborhood center.
Rachel Rios is the executive director here. She says more than a dozen organizations use this campus, from Girl Scouts to groups who teach GED and ESL classes, technology literacy, and STEM education.
It's about lifting up the whole neighborhood. So as individual community members have access to different opportunities and to employment, they bring that prosperity back to their community, and that community in general as a whole gets lifted up.
La Familia is working to purchase this blighted lot across the street to turn it into a space for employment services called the Opportunity Center.
We'll be focused on business development, on workforce skills, on job training.
They just need $1 million to close the deal, money that could come from an inclusive economy fund. The mayor wants to commit $200 million over 5 years to help pay for projects like these, with the idea they'll create jobs and opportunities that will ultimately lead to a broader tax base for the city. But City Council documents say even with the extra $50 million coming in each year from the new Measure U sales tax increase, the city is facing increasing pressures going forward that must be addressed in future years, including CalPERS pension costs. The Sacramento Area Firefighters Local 522 worries putting dollars toward an inclusive economy will take money away from essential services like fire, police, parks, and libraries. A union spokesperson says so far we have not seen any actual data about how any of these ideas are going to raise the city's tax base in the future. Mayor Steinberg has also not provided any timelines of when the tax base will improve and how those new dollars can be invested back into essential services. This is an unacceptable risk to take with an unproven concept.
We think we're going to grow our economy through this, and then we can pay for those things that we need to do as far as city services.
Councilmember Jay Chenier, who is supportive of inclusive economic development, says the budget up for approval Tuesday includes $10 million to improve city services, including police and fire.
Those things aren't being ignored, but our priority right now needs to be investment in our neighborhoods.
Pastor Simmons calls it an investment in hope.
And I think we're going to be doing something great together.